Hey guys, we're back again. Today we're watching One Piece episodes 176 and 177. I didn't realize how close we were uh, to the end of this arc. We were talking about it in the last video, and it was brought to my attention that I'm in the last 20 episodes of Skypiea. I didn't, I honestly thought it was going to be a longer arc because of the way everyone kept telling me about this arc and it being it dragging on for them and stuff. And some people even told me they skipped this arc altogether, which I think's crazy. It's been a fun arc. It's been enjoyable. The only point where I felt like it dragged a little bit was the Satori fight. I've made my opinion clear on that. I didn't think that was a good section. But the good thing was it wasn't just focused on that. As that was happening, there was loads of other things happening in the arc as well. But I think they've done a good job of building the suspense of the mystery, the reviews that we've had around Jaya and around the Shandians and stuff, and like the way it tied into Noland story and cricket and stuff. The way that all tied in, the way they built it up, and they didn't rush it. It felt earned, like the reviews, and then we have the kind of like build of this kind of survival game of like it's being like gradually withered down, and it's they've done a good job of keeping the suspense of when Enel's going to show up, because Enel really like hasn't like fought anybody and had any trouble yet. Like every time he shows up, that person's getting done, right? And that's the scary thing about the arc. It's that over looming thing of when's this guy going to show up? What's he going to do? Who's he going to show up in front of next? That I think is very important, and it's very much the kind of right. What I don't even know what the final confrontation looks like in this arc, and the fact that we've only got 20 episodes left makes me think, right, they're building towards the end now. They're building towards the finale, because you have to think of it like with One Piece. From what I've seen of the arcs so far, the fight or the big finale isn't the end of the arc. Every time we've got the arcs in One Piece, there's the aftermath after it, and it's usually during those moments that you get loads of new information and you get like fun vibes, like all the stuff when we beat Crocodile. I think there was like a few, like 3 episodes after the final confrontation, the final battle, and the big battle that ended. You got like the banquet, you got the big banquet, you got the kind of escape to get to the ship, the deal with Mr. Two and all that stuff, the interaction with Mr. Two, the stuff with Hina, and then we got the awesome goodbye with the X on the arm to Vivi and all that stuff. And it was really well done. And then you had the episode where Robin joins the crew and stuff. It's just there's things afterwards that happen. So I'm thinking that it could be wrapped up and there could be a few episodes afterwards that kind of like once the survival game's over and we have to deal with Enel. I think there'll be a couple of episodes after that of right, like what do we do from here? Like, because I really want them to go and see cricket again. I really hope they go back down and see cricket and tell them about Noland and the City of Gold. That is my hope. I really hope that happens. But yeah, guys, I'm excited to see how it builds up to the finish. Let's just jump in, because as we left off, we are in a battle royale. Zoro, Wiper, Ganfall, and Ohm are all there, ready to face off against each other. And you've got the giant snake, which Luffy's inside, has showed up as well. Let's see what's going to happen. I can't wait. Right, who's going down? Who's going to make it out of this fatal 4-way? Let's just jump in. If you're new to the MangaMark channel, please consider subscribing. Everyone that has subscribed and comes back and chats me about One Piece, thank you guys. Love you. I appreciate it very much. And yeah, let's just go. Let's jump in. Episode 1 7-6. Let's do it. Right now, my only business here is taking the gold. You tell them, Zoro. But we're too late, Zoro. The gold's gone. Well, this dog is very... I don't like the way it's just chilling there. I don't trust this dog. Oh, Zoro going to take on the snake? Yeah. He doesn't know that Luffy's in there. Please, Zoro. Cut this thing open. Get Luffy out. Canal. Try to get... Oh, Wiper going straight for Zoro? Mistake. Oh, the dog's on the go. Oh, we're all on the go. Yeah. Zoro's basically saying, I don't care about your people and your history and all that stuff that you're talking about. I don't care. Sky people, none of my concern. I'm here for some gold. Oh, Zoro, don't get caught with that gun. Oh, the snake. Oh. I really need Luffy to figure out that he's actually inside a snake. The dog's name is Holy. I'm warning you. Stop there. Let's go. What? My animal training goes beyond ordinary training? Okay. Oh man, the power stance on this dog. Yeah. What is going on? Can't you wield your spear anymore? Yeah, again follies. After he got bit with that other guy. I hope Zoro figures out that we're on the same team as this guy. Oh, is Nami being chased by the goatmen? Oh, how many of these goatmen are left? Yeah. Let's just get them done. Okay, so Nami and Isa are heading towards the battle then. Oh, you can sense everybody's fighting there. You're like, turn back. Wipe. Oh, so she can tell. Oh, okay, so she can distinguish who it is then. I didn't think Isa could do that. Mistake. Oh, Zoro, that's Chopper. Oh, please notice Chopper. Turn round. Oh, thank God. Yeah, he's lying over there. Oh. Okay, hear his voice, man, you can tell. Yeah. Oh, you messed up, buddy. Oh, no. Zoro. Oh, it's like barbed wire kind of thing. Oh, look at him. Oh, man. Oh, why did you come to this place alone? He didn't. Like, what did you want him to do? Didn't have much of a choice, did he? The animal was partially defeated by me. But he also became a victim of the ordeal. Oh, look at Zoro. Oh, Zoro's raging. Oh, yeah. You want some revenge? Yeah, he wants revenge. Oh, no, maybe not then. I don't really like fighting for that sort of reason. Okay. I'm getting... Yeah. Yeah, don't try and kid yourself, Zoro. You want some revenge. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I'm glad Conus and her dad are looking after the boys. I just went into the forest. Just not going to tell her it's gold. She wouldn't even understand what it was anyway. Good call, Nami. Won't worry. Our crew will be fine. Yeah. That's right. Even though 3 of them are in pretty bad shape. But we'll be okay. That's right, Conus. You just do your part. Appreciate it. Oh, Lackey. Oh, is she rushing towards where Wiper and Zoro and that are as well? Yeah, everybody's coming towards Giant Jack. I like it. Let's get all these scrubs to come there as well so we can just get them out of the game. I'm glad they're beating each other up here. But there's only supposed to be 25 left, so how many of these people can actually be left? Oh, Wiper try to shoot Ganfall now? Oh, what, you want to see or not? Wiper, come on! What else does this old man have to do? You know what I mean? Oh, watch that snake. Oh, Ganfall, watch that snake. I never thought I would say this because I'm a dog person. I love dogs. But I hope this dog gets sliced up. Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot his sword can, like, extend, man. Oh, Zoro. Zoro always gets, like, each arc, when he gets his fights, he takes some damage, man. He takes some damage, everybody he fights. Oh, okay. Here come yeah, okay. Even Lord the Sky would be here. Right, good. Get all these scrubs together. Let's finish them. Oh, more Shandings? Right, okay. More no-name Shandings as well. I don't want you guys to get beaten, but for the sake of the game, just go away. Oh, no, Nami. Nami, why? At a time like this. Yeah, Zoro's going to have to worry about this now. Oh, right. Okay, so everybody's noticed them. Oh, Zoro. Oh, okay. I like that. I really like that. The three of them unaware and inadvertently working together there. Because Wiper wants to protect Isa, Zoro, Nami, and then Ganfall, obviously, became friendly with Nami as well. Isa, get away from that woman. What? Oh no, Wiper is just an absolute clown. Wiper, you are a clown. Yeah, demon, idiot. Get away from that woman. I'm not going to give you any time to react to what I just said, and I'm going to shoot at both of you. Oh, they just got eaten. Was that Ganfall, Isa, and Nami all got eaten by the snake there? Oh, good. Right. At least Luffy's got some company. I hope that they'll explain to Luffy where he is. Okay, this guy is strong. This guy's strong. Right. Zoro and Wiper are struggling here. And now, yeah, here we go. We're inside the snake. Oh, we've got the waiver inside the snake. Use that to get out. Come on. Let's go. Right, okay, this Ohm guy is formidable, right? That weapon that he has is awesome. That is an awesome weapon. You know, it's like a whip. You know, it's like a white cloud sword that kind of extends. I really like that. His trial as well, you know, with the barbed wire kind of stuff. The iron ordeal. Very nice. Like, he's definitely the best out of the priests. But, like... It's that way where I love his design, I love his abilities, you know, the sword and stuff. I like, he's so strong. The dog, do we need the dog? I always forget about this crazy dog and the way it stands, the way it moves. I understand it's supposed to be somewhat of a gag, but, you know, I can't take him fully seriously when he's sitting on top of this dog. Oh man, but still, very kind of well done with the way that it's a free for all. So they're just going for each other. They're trying to work out what's happening to everything around about them, and it looks like we're all connected. There's no longer anybody like stragglers in the forest. Everybody's coming to Giant Jack. So all the people that are left in the survival game are gathering at Giant Jack. So all of the Shandians are at Giant Jack. All of the Divine Soldiers are at Giant Jack. We've got Nami there now with Isa, even though they just got eaten. But They're all there. The only three people that are on Upper Yard that are part of the survival game that are either on their way to, like, Lackey is one of them. There's three. Lackey's one of them, but she's on her way there. Enel, where we don't know his whereabouts, we don't know when he's got to show up. And then we've got Robin, who is kind of underneath. She's in Chandora. Chandora? It's Chandora, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. And they are the only three that are kind of like. But the thing is, like, Robin's like right below them, and Enel can show up at any second, and Lackey's on our way there. So it looks like in this final area is where we're going to take place for the battle here, and it's going to be interesting because what I think is going to happen is they're all going to wear themselves out. They're all going to be shattered. You know, Zoro's going to be exhausted because he's taking some serious damage here against this Ohm guy. Wiper looks like he's on his last legs just now. And I don't know what's going on with him trying to shoot this little girl who he's claiming that he's trying to protect. Then tries to blast a bazooka at her. That guy's insane. Ganfall's like, he's took some damage as well. Like, he's not making it to the end of this, and so I think what's going to happen with that, and Robin, she took a lot more damage against Yama than I was expecting. So everybody's worn out, right? Everybody's worn out, everybody's kind of down, and then what's going to happen is Enel's going to show up, despair, you know, how do we beat this guy? And then when, like, hope is kind of lost, that is when Luffy will emerge from the snake and be there. Because Luffy's fresh, right? Luffy went in the survival game. He bumped into a couple of, like, scrubs, took care of them. He had a little confrontation with Wiper. And during that confrontation, he got eaten by the snake. So Luffy's been inside this snake for a long time. And so he's in there. He's finding gold. He's goofing around, just punching the snake and stuff. Thinks he's in a cave. So Luffy's still pretty fresh going to come out of this fight, which is good. But at the same time, I feel like it's kind of like, I feel like he's been eaten by the snake in order to keep him out of the confrontation until we get that big finale piece, which I don't mind. You know, it's a way of kind of like, if he's there, like, we need to have that moment. Because obviously, the theory being that because Luffy is rubber, he is going to be able to take on Enel because he's going to be able to nullify the lightning. The lightning is not going to do damage to Luffy because he made of rubber. And so it wouldn't have as much of an effect if Luffy was there and part of this fight and then Enel showed up. Like, you can't build the despair that way if Luffy's there. Because you get the reveal right away of like, oh, like we can team up with Luffy and take this guy on because Luffy can negate his powers a bit. You need that despair. You need Enel to show up and everybody to be like, what do we do here? The same way Kamakiri was, where Kamakiri was saying to Lackey, like nothing can be done. Like, we cannot do anything. Tell Wiper not to fight Enel. He doesn't stand a chance. We can't beat this guy. You need that despair to kind of fall on them all. So Enel has to show up on the battlefield, and then once Enel has been there and shown off his power, that's when I hope Luffy will come out of the snake, emerge onto the scene, and then everybody that's there is going to be shocked by the fact that he can take on Enel. That's going to be awesome. I hope that is what happens. I hope that, like, you'll get the survivors at the end. So, like, just get rid of all the kind of scrubs. So I hope it's kind of like Zoro, Wiper, Robin still there. Who's there? We need to take down the priest. Robin. Nami will be there. Ganfall still there. Isa, you know, Lackey. I hope all the kind of main characters that are there that are kind of witnessing Enel and what he can do, they all get to witness Luffy. And the fact that he can maybe counter Enel's power. I hope that we get to see their reactions. That would be awesome. because he's going to seem like an indestructible uh, god, really, like live up to the name to basically be like, how do you combat lightning? And then there's a guy that's made of rubber that's there, you know, and it's just like it's just one of these things where it's just, I find it the same as in Alabaster when I think it was Ace made the statement. Ace made the statement to Smoker when those two clashed, which is that kind of way of like this fight's pointless. We're just smoking fire. We're just it's a never ending fight. Like, you know, smoke and fire just make each other stronger. And I like that. I like that little reference there because it kind of made you think of this situation where it's like it's the perfect kind of foil for Enel as Luffy being rubber, and then that is going to be a kind of shock because I don't know if like besides the straw hats on Skypiea, like I don't know if like Ganfall and Wiper. In fact, maybe they do because Wiper had the kind of yeah no Wiper did. Wiper saw that he has because I think Wiper made a comment about him being like a paramecia. So I think he does know that he has a devil fruit, but still it'll be that shock of oh wait a minute, you know, Enel's like a indestructible like lightning attacks. It's wiping everybody out. It's doing nothing to this guy. I can't wait to see how people react to that. That'd be awesome, right? But anyway, let's just go. Let's just jump in. Episode 177. I hope that Nami is going to find Luffy and this snake, get him out of there, and then like the stage is set for the big like end finale. I'm waiting for Enel to show up now. So yeah, let's jump in. Episode 177. Let's do it. Oh man. This dog taking out the Shandings now. Oh. And he landed on one of the switches. Bad way to go. Oh. Oh, right, okay. So he's getting the dog to run around the perimeter and step on all the switches, which is creating this kind of mesh barbed wire cage. Oh. Okay. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Oh. Me. Goodbye, Goatman. Once you touch it, you'll get hurt. Yeah. Thanks, Wiper. Thanks for the commentary. Oh, there we go. 8 more people and 2 animals left. Right, I better do something about that, Jack. Yeah. I like it. Good. Zoro is thinking of Nami. Oh, Lucky, try to get to Wiper when you were small, you told me. Oh, we're getting a flashback? Oh, okay. Childhood flashback of Wiper and Lucky. Let's do it. The great warrior Calgara protected their homeland. Okay, that's the statue. 400 years ago. Yep. Chandra shop, Skype. Right, okay. Look at young Wiper. Seems like a decent kid, and then he turned into a crackpot. We'll take back our homeland. I do feel that I do understand her. Yeah. I can't understand where they're coming from. I just think that Wiper, as he's got older, has become so filled with hatred towards just everybody. But I can understand the pride of, you know, want to avenge your ancestors. Oh, Lucky's here, but she's outside the cage. How's she going to get in? Oh, good. Well, that's convenient. He's right there. Perfect. Good, good, good. I don't fight. Ah, that's not gonna. He's not gonna listen. And can you not see this big cage that he's in? You ain't getting out of this cage. Aligning yourself with people have feared this. Don't come. What is? Why is he getting so worked up about it? my god, he's behind her. I was wondering why Pearl was acting so frantic there. Oh no. Oh, she abandoned the battle. But she's here. Oh, he's grabbing the. Oh, oh no. I don't like Lackey. That's not going to do anything. Don't shoot him. Oh, Goat Man. Goat Man, read the situation. Read what's happening here. Oh no, Lackey. Yeah, you remember what Kamakiri said to you? Why would you shoot him? I understand though, it's just what can you do in that situation? What in her place, what would you do? Goatman, please, give us a minute. Oh, oh, that was badass. He just stood there and took that impact. That was awesome. Oh, 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 he's thinking. Oh, is that her thinking back or is that him? I think it's Wiper thinking about all the childhood and growing up with Lackey and stuff because he's watching her getting zapped right in front of him by this crackpot. Yeah, thank you. Get rid of this Goat Man. It's doing my head in. You're softer than I thought. Oh. Oh no. Even if she's a woman, she's still a warrior. I treat all those who challenge me equally. Enel. Equality. I appreciate it. And he just zaps away laughing. Okay, this is what I mean by despair. Oh, Zoro. Oh yeah, Zoro's first time seeing him as well. What does Zoro think of Enel? Before I get out of here, I have something to take care. I don't know. You're talking about, yeah. Right, okay. He's dirty. Wiper. You're doing a very good job making me respect you 1 minute and then making me think you're an absolute moron the next, right? He wants the same thing you do. All right, okay, let's please find Luffy. Oh, I thought that was Luffy. Right, okay, good. They're together. Oh, good. Nami knows where they are, so she can tell Luffy, please find them. Oh, yeah, so she knows Ganfall. I'll eliminate you. Ganfall's got a bad rap. I mean, yeah, look, he's a nice man. Oh, Luffy's there. Thank God. Luffy, yes. Look who's there. Please. Declare yourself. What could be in a place like this? It's your captain. He's been going through a bad time. He's still got his stick. Look. Oh, he's going to be so happy to see Nami. Yeah. Oh, Luffy's been through a time of it. What are you doing in a mystery cave like this? Oh, Nami, tell him. Oh, I love him. Yeah, you're inside a snake, Luffy. You got eaten by a snake. It happened to you too. You were also eaten by a snake. Oh, that was my Usopp impression. Nice. It's like, yeah. Have some respect. That's the future king of the pirates. Oh, so Ganfall didn't know that Luffy was the captain either. And let's look for his butthole right away. Oh, Luffy. Oh. Just plop. I love him. I love him so much. Oh, did they just realise that Luffy's the one that's been making the snake go crazy? Yeah, I've been beating the crap out of this snake from the inside. Oh, yeah, it went a little wild. Nami's about to go crazy. Don't let its stomach acid melt you, Isa. You tried to shoot her with a gas-powered bazooka 5 minutes ago. That right there, you tried to shoot her with that. A snake can take some damage. Yeah, Zoro. I like that he's also thinking of Ganfall. But yeah, we need to focus on this guy. We keep getting distracted and he keeps doing damage to us. We need to take out Ohm. Yeah, exactly, Zoro. Focus on taking down Ohm first. Now it's time for the finale. Zoro doesn't realise that Luffy's inside the snake, so just leave it to him. Right, okay. So, not what I expected. I thought we're all going to converge and Enel was going to show up and just start taking everybody down. Nah, he just showed up to just, take out Lackey, have a little bit of a laugh, torment Wiper a little bit, and then just, go away again. We have the problem of now the only person that hasn't made an appearance in these last couple of episodes is Robin. So Robin must still be exploring the ruins, right? So the only two people that aren't in play as of right now, Robin and Enel. Enel zapped away after, like I said, getting the torment in there. And everybody else is inside this cage, right? Everybody's inside the cage. We've got, right, let's just forget the divine soldiers and the unnamed Shandings that are fighting in the background, right? Because they'll eventually be gone, right? Inside the cage, we have Ohm, Wiper, and Zoro going at it, and then they'll try to fight the giant snake at the same time. Inside the snake, we have Luffy, Ganfall, Nami, and Isa. Robin, like I said, at the ruins, and Enel could be anywhere, right? He's just probably floating about watching what's happening, enjoying himself. This is interesting. So, if there's only going to be 5 left at this survival game, and if Enel is including himself in that, we're down to, out of the possibilities of who it could be, the people that are left, we have Zoro, Ohm, Wiper, Ganfall, Nami, Isa, Luffy, Robin. Right? So, eight contenders left. So, that's going to have to be halved. Right? So, half of those people are going to have to go down. I'm worried about Zoro and if that's the case. Because Zoro is the only one who's actually in a confrontation right now. Everybody that's inside the snake are allies, right? For the most part. Isa doesn't like Ganfall, but she's not going to take down Ganfall, right? But Robin's off on her own, and Enel's nowhere to be seen. So my worry is that Zoro, in taking down Wiper and Ohm, maybe as, he gets himself, exhausted to the point where he can't go on anymore. And he kind of gives himself to try and save kind of like Nami and Luffy. So that could happen, and then we'll be left with the 4 inside the snake and Robin, which could kind of make the prophecy kind of come true. If they're looking for 5, if he's looking for 5, not including himself, then that works out perfect. That leaves you with Luffy, Isa, Ganfall, Nami, and Robin. They're your 5, right? If he's including himself, one of them has to go, which makes me worried again about Robin. Because could the 4 that's in the snake be the ones that make it to the end of the survival game because they're inside the snake? That's what makes it sense that if Nami makes it to the end, because when I was doing my predictions, when I found out it was 5 people, I didn't even consider Nami. That she'd be one of the ones that makes it to the end. You know, just because of, the strength that she had, and because of her part in the plan of basically getting around with the ship. I didn't think she was actually going to come onto Upper Yard. So it makes sense that her being in this snake until everybody outside has dealt with each other, and then these four emerge from the snake, and Nell was like, "Congratulations, you've made it. You guys have done it. You can come with me to this place that I'm going to go to." I think that might happen, which would be funny, because that is a combination that I would never have expected. If it is those four that make it, I think the only one that I would have got right is Luffy. If it is those four, but I I hope that Enel joins the battle soon. You know, he's obviously watching what's happening, but I want him to get involved, and then we can, because I want to kind of see what his limits are. We've obviously seen him show overwhelming strength. We've seen that he's basically the same as Crocodile. You can't shoot him with a gun, right? Ain't gonna work. You can't punch him. You can't kick him. Ain't gonna work. Probably you can't slash him. The questions that you start to think of when it comes to Logia types is, do we have access to any sea prism stone? Because that would come in very handy right now. And if that's not the case, then what do we do? Like, obviously we know that Luffy, like the Luffy card's there to be like, he's made of rubber, but what do we do in the meantime? Like, I want to see if we can do I want to see if there is some damage that can be done, because if we can't, then like there must be some way to hurt these people, because Logia type devil fruits are always just going to be like if it wasn't for the fact that we have hope because Luffy's rubber, like if Luffy didn't have a devil fruit, then how do we beat this guy? How do we beat this guy? How do you, if you don't have any water handy, how do you beat Crocodile? You know, how do, like, if Ace was a bad guy in this show and we had to fight Ace, you know, you need to have water handy for that as well. Like, how do you fight these Logia types? I still don't understand how like, if Smoker shows up and seriously wants to catch us, how do we beat Smoker? There's nobody on the crew that could actually take on Smoker. And these are the problems that I'm thinking of, like, going forward, where I'm like, right, we might get lucky this time because of Luffy being, like, immune to electricity. That might help us here. And we got very lucky with Crocodile, with Luffy figuring it out because of the water from Yuba, and then with the blood. Like, we can't keep getting lucky with these Logia types, you know, and so there must be a way that we can do something. There must be a countermeasure against these Logia devil fruit users in this world, because it's ridiculous. Like, that is despair, you know. You seen Lackey's face, you saw it where, and obviously Kamakiri, a guy that was determined and loyal and wanted to follow Wiper's plans, even he kind of, like, that's what Lackey said, like he'd broken his will, but he's like, we can't, what do we do? What do you do against lightning? How do you win against that? So I hope I hope he gets more involved so I can figure out some more about this power, and like if he has any vulnerabilities that we can maybe exploit. But it's interesting, it's that kind of build to the finale, like everybody is getting kind of moved into place. You can see the kind of wheels turning, and the kind of like, right, all the characters are being converged to this area at a Giant Jack, and then I believe that probably in the next couple of episodes we might even see Robin surfacing, and then maybe her taking part in the battle as well, which would be awesome, you know, some backup for Zoro. And then we need to figure out, when does Enel show up, and when do we break free out of the snake? you know, because it could be I hope that does come true now. I hope that everybody that's outside all kind of just does each other in, and then it's the people inside the snake that come out, and they are the survivors. You know, the four that are trapped in the snake. You know, Luffy, Nami, a little girl, and this old man that's just been through the ringer are the ones that are the final five. That would be awesome. And then they need to kind of like this ragtag group of, just unexpected people thrown together have to take on Enel, because I keep thinking that because Nami's still part of this and because she's still there, I feel like Nami's climate weapon is going to play a part in making Enel maybe even vulnerable. Like, because she has the kind of the powers that we saw her using against what was her name, Miss Doublefinger. She may be able to use this weapon to kind of, you know, do something, make Enel kind of vulnerable or solid. And I don't know, I can't explain it, but I just hope that she uses the climate act in a way to help us fight him, and that would be awesome. Nami, the person you would at least suspect to take on Enel with Luffy, I would love that. And then Ganfall and Isa being there, Isa basically, because Isa could tell us where he's coming from with her mantra, because he could appear anywhere, and she could be in the background just basically saying, he's going to appear there, he's going to appear here. Oh God, I've actually talked myself into this, that this is happening. But I hope that it is like that. The final boss, that's what it feels like to me with Enel. It feels like we're building to that big final boss, the Sephiroth of, he's built, they've built him up, basically to say, this guy is very, very dangerous. And now, like, I can't wait now for the confrontation, because he has, like, they've done a really good job of making him seem so, like, kind of imposing and strong with so little screen time, because he hasn't appeared much at all. And any time he does appear, it's basically just to kind of rain down thunder on some poor, unsuspecting Shandy or something, and just basically just stand there and laugh at them as they can't do anything against him. Such a well done villain. I love it. It's the thing that I appreciate, because as I was going into Alabasta, like I obviously love the world of One Piece. I love the world of One Piece. I love the characters in One Piece. I'd say that the one thing, if you had to kind of put me in a corner and say, right, Mark, what's one thing you think that is lacking in One Piece? You have to pick something. The thing that I would have probably picked is the villains. At that point, going into Alabasta, I did like the villains was like a big letdown in terms of certain arcs. Like I thought that Drum Island was an amazing arc. The story, the characters. With Dr. Hero and stuff, Chopper's backstory, amazing. But then you have Wapple, who was just such an annoying, like, it brought the arc down a bit for me, the fact that he was the villain. I couldn't take him seriously. And then, like, some of the people that we dealt with kind of in the East Blue were kind of more played off for jokes. Like, Arlong was a good imposing villain, but he wasn't very much fleshed out. It was very much the kind of like, I'm a racist, right? Like, you treat my people like crap, I'm going to treat your people like crap. You're all slaves now. And it worked really well, but the main thing about that arc, the same as with Drum, was Nami's backstory and the story of Belmere. And Arlong was just the kind of like villain that was in place that we had to get through. But he was still a great villain for such a short builded story, right? And then East Blue villains I didn't think were up to much. And then the game changer with Crocodile. My God. And then to go from Crocodile into Enel, it's making me kind of go, all right, okay, this is what this is the One Piece villains that I've been waiting for. And it seems to be that kind of, right, now we're into these kind of bigger arcs where they have like bigger overarching villains. Good stuff. And I like the fact that they can still put the humour in there. Like Oda likes to, have humorous characters, stuff. You can put them in there. He's still doing that with the underlings. Like a couple of the Baroque Works ones were just ridiculous, just like there for comic relief. A couple of the priests and stuff and the kind of things there are, look at this dog. Look at Ohm there with this dog. He gets the comedy in there as well. But then the two main villains that we've had back to back have been absolutely phenomenal. And I can't wait to see now where we go from here and what villains we get after this. Good stuff. But I'm going to stop rambling on, guys. I can't wait to see where this goes. Can't wait to see who survives, makes it to the end. Thanks very much for coming back and watching these videos with me. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And everyone that has and likes the videos and chats with me all the time, thank you very much. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, guys.